Hello, I am Joseph, and this is a Crit and Grit production. This is our first episode of Starfinder lore in 5 minutes. We're going to start with a six-part series. Episode 1, this episode, is titled The Gap, the mystery that defines the galaxy. Imagine waking up one day and discovering that every history book, every archive, every holy record across the entire galaxy is wrong. Not because someone or something changed them, but because the past itself has vanished. This is the gap, the greatest mystery in the Starfinder universe. And today we're going to break it down in 5 minutes. The gap is a centuries long hole in time where no one anywhere can remember what happened. Governments lost their histories, religions lost their origins. Even the gods, who should have this perfect memory, won't say what happened. And it's not just forgotten, it's erased. Digital records are corrupted, written records blank or contradictory. Artifacts that should date to ancient civilizations either missing, misaligned, or impossible to verify. As if someone took a pair of cosmic scissors and cut out everything before a certain moment. For some worlds, the gap was merely confusing, but for others, it was catastrophic. Entire governments collapsed because no one could prove who inherited the throne. Long running wars evaporated overnight because neither side remembered why they were fighting. Whole species woke up not knowing their own past. And the most settling of all, people who lived during the gap remember nothing. Their own lives, experiences, relationships, completely gone. Some people woke up with new scars, some found families they didn't remember. Some discovered they had served in wars they couldn't recall. The gap is not just a mystery, it shattered civilizations, and everyone had to begin rebuilding ever since. And here is where things get truly bizarre. One planet's disappearance lines up perfectly with the gap. That planet, if you're familiar with Pathfinder, is Galorian, the cradle world of humanity. Elves, dwarves, and countless others. During the gap, Galorian vanished completely. In its place, the remarkable Absalom Station, a massive, glittering hub that no one remembers constructing. Yet, everyone agrees and accepts that Absalom Hub is the heart of the Pact Worlds. So, where did Glorian go? Who moved it? Why was it moved? Why does every god refuse to answer the question about it? We still don't know. Well, who benefited? Who suffered? Well, in the gap created winners and losers. Mega corporations rose to power because no one could challenge the rewritten pasts. Planets with stable governments managed to adapt. Worlds like Ox, ruled by undead, exploited the confusion and expanded their influence. Meanwhile, cultures dependent on tradition and record keeping nearly collapsed. And in the shadows of this new chaos, a new threat emerged, including the machine god Triune, whose rise is tied suspiciously close to the gap's end. Well, why does this still matter? I mean, in today's Starfinder universe, well, today investigations into the gap are tightly controlled. Some say uncovering the truth is forbidden because uncovering it could shatter reality again. Others believe powerful forces want it to stay in the past and buried. But explorers, scholars, and of course us adventurers across the galaxy still chase fragments, lost history, hoping to answer the ultimate question: what really happened? Well, in our next episode, we're going to take a tour of the solar system, rebuilding itself from the gap, the Pact Worlds. From jungle worlds to undead empires, we'll dive into the planets that define Starfinder's future. And if you enjoyed this quick deep dive into Starfinder lore, The Gap, and the future episodes, hit that subscribe button, drop us a like, and I'll see you next week, next time we record. Again, this is Joseph. This is a production of Crit and Grit Media. Thank you for listening, and you have a great day.